Hello guys, and welcome back to another FIFA 22 Portsmouth Created Career Mode. Sorry, it's been a very long time since bringing this episode out. I've been away. I went to Ipswich for a weekend with my partner and everything like that. So it was good to get away. Had a really nice time, but now sort of back to reality. So yeah, been busy with work, sort of catching up with what's going on in the world. Affects my work. So yeah, just have to really put work first. But this is the first time that I've sort of had the opportunity to upload something, so I'm going to do that now. And we start in November with Brentford at home. In a game that we should be winning. We're not doing that good at the moment. We're having a bit of mixed results. We seem to be better away than we are at home. Despite being better away than at home, we've kept more clean sheets at home than we have away. But I just feel like our performances at home are worse than our away ones, and we got off to a really good start. What a ball that was! Crossfield ball into Joey, one touch, and shoots into the far corner. And after 17 minutes, we take the lead. And our early dominance sort of paid off. It was a really big first chance, really, but we played really well in the first half. Ryan, really good ball into Paul, who didn't win the header, but drops to Mikey and absolutely hits it. I felt like the keeper could have done a little bit better for them, but it looked like he probably had to swerve that went up and round the goalkeeper into the far corner to make it 2-0 just before the break, and that really showed how dominant that we were in that first half. And then into the second half, we played really well again, just absolutely controlling the ball. Nil did really well, shrugs off 3 players before finishing into the far corner. Would expect their goalkeeper to do better, but I think that they were down towards the bottom of the league, and if you are down the bottom of the league, that's what's going to happen. Here, dude who came on and absolutely scored a screamer. I'm not sure why he didn't start if he can produce shots like that out of the bag, but an absolutely amazing shot and into the far corner. And then over at the added time again, Brentford scored again, but it didn't really matter. We won the game 3-2. But if that would have been chance to keep a clean sheet, I would have been really annoyed, because that was really sort of only chance that they had apart from the 2 goals. They had 2 shots on target and scored 2 goals. But nonetheless, we win, and it's 3 points in the first 3 points of the episode. Next is Atletico Madrid, and look at this stadium. I wanted to include this. This is absolutely fantastic. What a stadium that Atletico is, and this is the new one as well. This is not the old one that they had. This is the actual new one. And yeah, absolutely thrilled to be playing here. Alex has an early shot and forces Oblak into a really good save. And for me, Oblak is one of the best goalkeepers probably in Europe. And in here, Jack does really well into Jax, into Ocean. Watch this for a turn. Little flick round to Joey. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. He does have a defender there. But I know it's probably... I guess it's really bad to do a due goal, but we needed this win, or I think we were going to be out of the Champions League. So Joe does the most unselfish thing and lays it across to Jax, who deserves his goal. He's played really well in games that he's come in, but he gives us a 1-0 lead. And it was really kind of the work for Ocean, actually. And then Jax plays a really good ball in, and the Atletico Madrid defender will want to forget that. He gets caught napping on Ocean, and Ocean slams it in for 2. And what a real statement that we're making here in Atletico. It's kind of good goals that we scored, but it's been poor defending from there. And then into the second half, Alex hits a rocket into the top left-hand corner. What a finish, with his unfavoured foot as well. Hits that with his left up and over the goalkeeper. What a finish that is, and that compels a really good performance. And then Tommy, who came off the bench, grabs the 4th, and we are off celebrating 4 goals away from home and at Atletico Madrid. What a performance, and what a win as well. And also a clean sheet for me, for Alfie, shall I say, as well, in the Champions League. And that's a big statement if you keep a clean sheet in the Champions League. Aston Villa next in the league. Get an early penalty. Joe shot was hit off the arm and then scores a really good penalty into the far corner. No one is saving that, and off celebrating in front of the whole end as we make it 1-0 to the Blues. But that was all as good as it got, honestly. It was so bad from the second half. We absolutely collapsed. Novio, poor challenge here. I don't know how Bailey does that and comes into there, but it was a really good save from Soft. But here, I can't argue with this. It was a good touch, little flick, and then a really good goal into the top corner. Just couldn't argue with it, but I guess in real life that you wouldn't do fancy flicks like that. And then I think maybe 5 minutes later, what a touch and what a shot that is. Absolutely rockets it into the corner. And no one closed them down. I think that's what Sov was moaning about. But it goes down as a 2-1 defeat to Villa. We did have a real late chance. Mikey one-on-one, but it's a really good save. It's an absolutely sensational save. I really don't know how the goalkeeper did that. But that was sort of the best chance. Villa thought they did score a third, but it was offside. Luckily enough for us that it was offside, but honestly, it didn't matter. We just played so poorly. Mikey's shot was the only real chance that we had into the second half. And then we go into the game against Brighton, and this was even worse than Villa. Again, it's a really good finish. Novio, I think it was Chris actually, that was the furthest defender back, and I don't know why. He didn't need to follow him. If he would have carried on running, would have been offside. But we go 1-0 down early on, really. And then this for a through ball was absolutely fantastic. Great timing. Past Dan and slots it away for 2. And that's 2-0 down even before, I think, 37 minutes. Really poor first sort of half. Didn't get no better into the second half. Again, really good footwork. Good ball into here. I thought he was offside, but he wasn't. It must have been a really timed ball to make it 3-0. And then the misery sort of was completed. An absolutely shocking performance as Brighton make it 4-0. And yeah, just really wanted to forget about that one really quickly. Away at Salzburg, and Ocean here. What a strike that is. The second team showing how the first team how to do it away from home. As you can see, we're seventh. We're second with 7 points. So a win here would all but seal qualification for the knockout stages. But all the credit must go to Dark Lord, who did ever so well there to make a really good setup into Ocean. He scored really well. Alfie made a really good save, but unfortunately just fouled to their player, who slots it away to make it 1-1. And then into the second half, a really good ball from Joe into Ocean. It's a good touch. It's a good save. It's kind of straight at him. But Ocean really picking up his goal-scoring form here. And actually playing so well. And then Joey here, I had B, all the glances, B was offside, but he was onside. But 1-on-1, and I should be scoring. I should have really squared it to Mikey. Really selfish of me, and it sort of paid the price. And then here, really late on, Alex, this time into Tommy. Great touch, but it's a fantastic save. I thought I was getting a penalty because Tommy was clattered. But apparently it's not a penalty for that because I had the shot. But I know if I do it, it then becomes a penalty for the other team. So really frustrating for that. Here, Liverpool next. And Alisson really not doing well with his kicking. We keep the pressure on. As you can see, we've got 5 players up there. But Novio goes around the outside and does really well here. Great strength. Drives into the box. Got people to pull it back to. Could have gone for a shot, but lays it into Joe. And makes it 1-0 against Liverpool, who were up there at the top of the league. So this was a must-win game. Don't nobody do replays, but Joe scoring a cheeky goal and a really good finish. And then Joe nearly gives it away for a penalty. I think it was going to be handball, but he hoofs it up there to clear it. And then B capitalises on an awful mistake from the defender and slots it away for 2. Absolutely fantastic finish from B. Performing really well lately. Remember, he went a long patch without scoring, but he seems to find his shooting boots now. Same as Ocean as well. Absolutely doing really well. Nothing really happened until the second half. B went all the way. Again, should be squaring it, but it's a really good save. I tried to place it, but them ones don't really matter in respect of that. Even if I place it or shoot, it doesn't seem to go in. Ocean puts in a really good cross, and then McLovin with on the volley with a left foot, and it was an absolutely fantastic save from Alisson. I have no idea how Alisson has saved that. McLovin would have probably scored one of the goals of the season with that left foot volley, but it was a really good save. So we're sat in 5th. Like I said, we're playing better at home than we are away, but the performance away are better. But this month shows that it's not, because we lost 2 in the Premier League. Joey is the top goal scorer on double figures, the only one there. Then Mikey. Then there's a massive gap of 5 goals between everyone else. As you can see, Ian has 3 clean sheets. I believe Alfie has 1, and Sov still yet to keep 1. So if you have enjoyed this video, guys, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will see you in December, where it is a very, very busy month indeed. Thank you, guys.